In this video, we're headed back to the Midwest. It's late October and a great time of year to be in this part of the country. And despite some difficult weather earlier in the week with south winds and warmer temperatures, we were still fortunate enough to see quite a few deer. We put a lot of time in the stand and saw a lot of young bucks that still need a few years before they're on the shooter list. As the weather changed about midweek and the temperatures dropped, the more mature deer started to get on their feet. It wasn't until then that we were finally able to put eyes on a few of the shooters that were on the target list for this year. But unfortunately, not all of those encounters went as planned. But for more on that, you'll have to stick around for part 2 of this video.
Let's go see who make her happen.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's October the 19th. I'm about a week out before I head to Missouri to meet up with Freddie, Fred Sr., and my cousin Kyle. Really looking forward to meeting back up with them for this year's hunt. I was out with them last year, was able to film my cousin Kyle, shoot a really nice buck out there. I hunted with Freddie for a couple of days, just wasn't able to get it done, didn't see anything that he was ready to shoot. And then I got a huge surprise and got an opportunity to hunt the last couple of days of the trip and was able to harvest my first Midwest buck, and I'm super grateful to them. I've been keeping up with them throughout the summer and leading into the fall. They've been out a couple of times doing some work on the property, planting food plots, moving stands, getting things ready. And just recently, Fred Sr. and Freddie's son Lincoln were out to do some prep work before the season and to try to squeeze a hunt in. But I got a text last night from Freddie telling me that his son Lincoln killed an absolute stud of a Missouri buck. Sent me a picture. I mean, this thing was a slammer for sure. Lincoln made an absolute perfect shot on the deer. It was a great hunt. I'm going to show you some footage of that hunt right now. And just want to give a shout out to Lincoln. Super proud of you, buddy. Really great deer. Great shot on that deer. Way to go, man. And it has got me fired up to be out there to hunt for this year. After getting settled in the stand, it didn't take long for the guys to start seeing deer. As this buck made his way in, he really started to put on a show. He would be a trophy for most hunters, but Lincoln was wanting to wait on something a little bigger.
You made a good job. You did good. You did good, buddy. You did good. You did good. You did good. You did good. Sit down. You did good. You did good. You did good. Calm down. That's what it's all about. What do you think of that? Was that cool? Is that the coolest thing ever? I know, isn't that cool? That's very cool. What do you think of that?
I want to watch the video.
Okay, alright. Give a thumbs up.
Right there. 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 Oh, there's a bunch.
Yeah, look at that there.
Yeah, bunch there.
There's some right there.
There's a lot.
Some more or something.
Yeah, he's running.
Down the road.
Oh no, there's a bunch of.
Look at it. Right, hold on now. He might have shot left, or did he go straight?
There's, oh, that's the same. Oh, there's some.
Some's right here. He's right there.
Oh, that's.
You need me? Here, you want me to get
Here,
him?
I'll
get him.
I'll hold this.
Watch your heads above you, Dad. The horns are on your head.
Keep ducking, ducking. Here we go. Oh, I got him good. Look, Dad.
That's exactly what your dad wanted. Look at that. That was him. Good job, buddy. What do you think? Here, can you
hold
his horns up. Let me see it.
I really can't do this for long.
Oh my goodness. Thanks.
How cool is that?
That's a nice mature buck.
That's a great buck. That's what you want.
Congrats again to Lincoln on a great shot on a great buck. And his raw emotion there just really reminds us of what hunting's all about. Congratulations, buddy. But I'm super excited to be out to Missouri. Can't wait to get back out there and join up with the guys and see what this season has in store for us. So I'll be checking in with you again before I leave. All right, it's Friday the 24th of October. I'm on my way into the airport to catch my flight. What's up, guys?
Not much.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
See, buddy, how are you? What's up? Suitcase.
Yeah. Hey, man. How are you? Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, same
Good flight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
I love it, right?
Yeah. We gotta go to Walmart. I gotta grab a rug. Park right there.
Don't go to other ponds.
What do you mean?
Don't go to the, where the big pond is, the dike. Stay way before that.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if you're better off. No, you're probably better off to stay on this year. And what it is from here, I mowed the beans and then I planted brassicas and oats, and the trail goes like this, and it dips about 50 yards in front of the stand, and then it gets past the stand and it shoots right to here. It's called the Bean Alley right there.
All right, it's Saturday afternoon, midday, about 1:30. About to get ready to start making our way out to the stand. Tonight I'm going to be sitting with Fred Sr. I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to a spot I've never been to before. It's a new part of the property that they just got last year. Got some good deer coming in there. Just looking forward to being out, finally getting into the stand. It's been a bit of a rough week. Kind of trying to work through this hunt with a bit of a heavy heart. Earlier this week, we had to put our dog, Drake, down. He was 14 years old. He had been with us since he was about 6 weeks old. He was an absolute great dog. Best dog a person could ever ask for. He was my hunting buddy. He was our house dog. He was our companion. He was our friend. And he was loved by a lot of people. And he's going to be missed by a lot of folks as well. So we're definitely going to miss you, Drake. And just thanks for everything you did for our family. We love you, buddy.
Tonight we are going to go to the north side of the farm. We have some beans there. There's some corn still standing. We've had a beautiful 12-pointer there. Let's see, it's a nice 8. We're blessed with good wind. Let's go see if we can make her happen.
The old road. It's pretty cool. It goes all the way back to where we are.
she feeding this way? Yeah, there's another one behind her now. It's probably a yearling. We're ready to go. A doe just come in, a little yearling come in. Everything looks good. God willing, we'll get that 12 or 8 pointer. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. The deer are starting to pour out into the field. We have a buck chasing a couple does. It's about 7 deer out there. They're running around again.
Our first night in the stand was shaping up to be a good one. This young buck was out early chasing does and had our expectations high for what was to come.
That's a bigger deer. Is it Fred? Yeah. Can you see my video screen? Oh yeah.
It wasn't long after the young 8-pointer ran some does off the field that this buck showed up.
He's a 9-point. Boys have a licking branch to it. Yeah. Is he a shooter? I don't think so. I don't know what the 9-point is y'all were looking for, but I can't tell how wide he is yet. Oh, you'd know if it was him.
The younger buck eventually made his way back on the field, and he too wanted to claim this territory for himself.
He just looked over there at that other buck and walked right out. Is that him walking across the beat too? Yep. He's making a scrape now. Is he? Yeah. Kind of right out at the end of that green thing, just to the right. 3.5 outs. Yeah. Oh, he'll be pretty. Yeah. Going to that licking branch now. It's the same branch that other buck just worked.
For the remainder of the evening, these two bucks made their way around the edge of the field, freshening up scrapes, working licking branches, and doing their best to determine who was going to claim this territory as their own.
Look at them, they're coming.
As the light faded, the two bucks eventually moved back into the timber, and we never saw a shooter that evening.
But you guys, well, you guys are ready here with your
That's
redneck.
pretty good, isn't it?
We're gonna
That
set
tastes better.
in the redneck here. We're gonna put us a decoy about 50 yards in front. Wind's gonna be blowing right here over the corn, not in any woods.
Just
Put our nosinator out, sit right there. See what we can do.
All right.
we're gonna try her again today, but I think today we're gonna be successful.
Great spot.
The second evening out, Kyle and Freddie joined us over on the other side of the farm. They were going to take a decoy, put it out in a large alfalfa field, and hope to draw in one of the target bucks. Unfortunately, they didn't see any mature deer that night, but Fred Sr. and I still had a pretty productive sit.
All right, 4:30. Got a little buck out there eating in the beans. Good sign. It's about when we had him yesterday, I think. Hopefully there's more. Cross your fingers.
Fred Sr. and I are back in the same spot for the second sit, and much like the first night, it didn't take long for us to start seeing deer.
He's got that palmated horn on him. Okay.
This nice 3.5-year-old buck was out early, feeding on some beans, cruising and looking for does.
you said that front could make the difference.
We continued to watch deer on the field as the evening went on, and as lights started to fade, we saw another buck enter the field.
That's the next one coming out there from us. That's a big buck, bigger buck.
Oh yeah.
That's heavy. Or is that the one we had last night? No, that's at 8 point. Yeah. But he's not very wide.
No, he's not.
But that's him. We'll get a better look at him here in a minute. But that's definitely him. See how dark he is?
Yeah.
That's not him. Is it?
He's definitely an 8.
But that could be the one we had last night.
No, I don't think this is it.
No.
The one from last night, no. No, this ain't a deer we saw last night. Oh, that buck's back over here in the cove now.
Which one?
The one that was out just a second ago.
Just get him up closer and take a look. He's got
some tall tines, man.
Yes, he does.
Some good looking brows.
Yep.
He's just not very wide.
No.
He's a good looking buck, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think?
After 2 nights of sitting on this bean field, Fred and I saw a lot of deer, but unfortunately, none of them were big enough to shoot.
Alright, it's the morning of October 27th. It's about 5:45. We decided we're gonna do a morning hunt this morning. First morning sit of the year. I made a decision last night to go after our big buck on the farm. We seen him yesterday about 5 p.m. in the gap, which is where we sat last year. So we're gonna try our luck and see if we can get it done. Be in touch. It's about 7:30. Just got daylight. Not much movement this morning. A couple doe, and got some raccoons, but got a good wind staying out of the east northeast, which is perfect. So we got a lot of high hopes, and hopefully we can see what happens. It's the afternoon. We ready to head our hunt this morning. We're gonna try to go back to the bean plot. Got a pretty good wind northeast again. Best one we got. So he was in there yesterday. So we'll see what happens. We'll be in touch.
Like our previous sit in the bean plot stand, it didn't take long before we started to see deer. However, it wasn't until closer to dark that we finally saw a mature buck on his feet.
He's got a kicker on his G2.
As the evening went on, this young 3.5-year-old buck made his way into the food plot. It gave us high hopes that we might get a sighting of Freddie's target buck, Bullwinkle.
100 yards right now. I mean, you know, I say he's dark horned, he could be light horned. Good deer though. Great deer that one is. Yeah, all I caught in my binos was that 9th point on his left beam. Oh yeah, I don't blame him. When he ran through there. I mean, hell, that's a deer definitely I would want to see too. Is that buck for sure.
After watching this buck feed and check does for a few minutes, he eventually moved off the food plot and back into the timber.
He's going into the woods.
And as light began to fade on the evening, this buck, with a really unique rack, made his way into the food plot. He checked does and fed around for a while, but unfortunately, we never saw the shooter buck.
That deer might be an old buck, to be honest with you. He's got a, like, super white head. Yeah, it might be.
The next day, we took the morning hunt off to allow some weather to pass. And as the weather cleared midday, Freddie and I made our way out to cut some corn in hopes of drawing Bullwinkle, his target buck, in close to a different stand. We decided to let the fresh cut corn sit for the evening. Freddie and Fred Sr. sat in a different stand that night, and I hunted with Kyle. But more on that hunt later. Thanks for watching part 1, and we look forward to seeing you in part 2 of this video.